YouTube, what's going on? Today's July 21st, 2026. Um, I'm in a lot better circumstances now, so I can actually, devote myself to the video I'm making before me and not just kind of run through it and rush through it. Um, but, anyways, as y'all can see by the title, heavily inspired by David Goggins. If you have read this book, I was reading it earlier, and dude, it's so peak, bro. Like, it's so peak. I read the second one before the first one. I honestly like the second one better, but at the end of the day, bro, it's gems in all of it. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all can see by the title today, we're gonna be talking about the cookie jar. You feel what I'm saying? The cookie jar, and reaching in there whenever you gotta remind yourself of what you've went through and what you've endured in the past, what you've gotten through in the past. You know what I'm saying? And I applied this because I genuinely read the cookie jar, the little lines about the cookie jar earlier, whenever he was talking about his 24-hour race, where he was trying to run 100 miles in a 24-hour period. And, it inspired me to go out there and run, which David Goggins does a lot of the time, honestly. Inspires me to go out there and run, go out there and push myself. And I started to apply some of these principles, some of these gems that he throws at you into my situations and into my circumstances of where I'm at. Obviously I can apply this directly because he's talking about running, I'm talking about running. But at the end of the day, the cookie jar is literally infinite, endless. It literally is describing motivation that can be pulled out of thin air. Motivation of how much you've endured, right? And I'm going to give y'all like one or two that were pushing me through and helping me blow past checkpoints that I set in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Where I say I'm going to run to this stop sign and then I'm going to stop and catch my breath. But instead of running to the stop sign, I blow past the stop sign. Maybe I run to the bush that's 200 feet ahead instead. Or 0.2 miles instead. And it's all about those little things, those little pushes that really build your character, that really callous your mind. So as I'm running and as I'm checking my app and I'm not even halfway done, that really breaks you, bro. Or breaks me. I don't know, I can't speak for y'all, but I can say for me, bro, looking and seeing that I'm not even halfway done with a run that's really whooping my ass, bro. It made me not even want to be out there. You feel me? And those are the times when you're ready to quit, the times when you're down, when you don't think that you can accomplish it, that you need to be digging into that cookie jar, freaking arm deep. You feel me? Arm deep. Like, I'm pulling stuff from January out. I'm thinking about that fast that I did, that 7-day fast that I did in January, where I drank nothing but water for 7 days. Stuff like that, like just those little gems, bro. That time, I got a video up on my other channel. That time I ran half a marathon a couple months back. When I didn't even go out to run a half a marathon. I'm running in the city, bro. Passing cars, people I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the city running, bro. For hours. And it's like, whenever I can look back and reflect on those super difficult areas of my life, I didn't eat food for 7 days. Okay? And I'm trying to convince myself that I'm not capable of running this extra 3 miles, this extra 2.5 miles. That's unacceptable, bro, because it's untrue. And you have to be telling your mind that. You have to be conscious enough to let your mind know that, bro. Let your mind know that I have full authority over you. I've been here before 10, 15, 20 times. And I've told you otherwise every single time. So why is now any different, bro? You gotta be constantly reminding yourself that, especially whenever you're put in situations where you do have to reach pretty deep in that cookie jar, bro. When it gets limited. when you're doubting yourself and your self-worth is down to its last crumbs, bro. You gotta be reaching for those crumbs, man. You gotta be reinstating in yourself that this is possible. Everything is possible. Look on a bigger scheme. I know I'm talking about running, but on a bigger scheme, bro. This life, gang. This life. I had a visit with my cousin yesterday. Vulnerability time. I had a visit with my cousin yesterday. Bro, he's not good at all, gang. He's going through some real rough stuff, bro. And the thoughts and the things that come out of this man's mouth, gang. The pessimistic approach to life. The cursing of God. He said, and I quote, I curse God every day for keeping me alive. That ain't no way to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no way to live. I don't want y'all to get there. I don't want to get there, bro. The way you don't get there is you show up every day. You tell yourself why you're here. And a lot of us are blessed with the ability for God to genuinely show us why we're here. Don't take that for granted, bro. Like, that's some real stuff, man. Don't take that for granted at all. Because, bro, all it takes is one snap of the finger, gang. To change your entire perspective, your whole mindset. You can poof motivation out of thin air. Say, freak this, bro. I want to feel what it feels like to win once, bro. Yeah, I'm in a complete and utter state of despair, bro. Like, I don't even want to pick myself out of bed. But what if I get to the place and the point in time where I'm happy to wake up? That should be all the more enough motivation. How it would feel to be genuinely excited to get after the day. How would that feel, bro? You know what I'm saying? How would that feel? Remind yourself of this. Reinstate it into your mind, bro. Like, integrate it into your mind. That should be a staple to live. Remember this cookie jar because you have infinite motivation. You don't feel like waking up, bro. Get up, gang. You still got family out there. You still got a roof over your head. You still got 2 legs to walk on. Poof that motivation out of thin air, gang. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do, bro. Cursing God for waking up is silly. It's borderline blasphemy, bro. We gotta be better. 1% better every single day. That's all that matters. That's all that will ever matter. As long as you getting 1% better every day and you attacking the day with a healthy mindset, you don't have to live in pessimistic ideologies or outlooks on life. You don't have to, bro. Nobody is forcing you to do that. Attack the day for what it is. Know that tomorrow is not promised. Know that you're here for a reason. When your time comes, it will come. Don't look forward to the time. And don't be hoping that you have more time whenever you get there. That ain't no way to live either. Let your time be your time, but show up today. Continue to reach in that cookie jar, bro. Even if you gotta go arm deep, you feel what I'm saying? Even if you gotta get on your little step stool, you gotta reach extra deep today. Cause gang, I don't even feel like getting out of bed today. You gotta reach extra deep. Do that. Write it down. Do something, bro. Remind yourself of those times when you got up whenever you didn't want to. Remind yourself of those times when you showed up when you didn't want to. Because they stack up. Pull that motivation from a you that wanted it more. I'm going to leave a link in the description for anybody who enjoyed this video, want to join a community made for bettering yourself. And I appreciate y'all for watching as always. I love you all. God bless you all. I pray y'all have a wonderful day tomorrow. y'all definitely remember that, man. Motivation could come out of any avenue. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.